During this commentary, I'm going to be discussing several different things, so be prepared for many topic switches. What's up, guys? It's Wiley. As you would expect, and as you were warned, Black Ops gameplay on firing range. This nade is gonna splash, and you're going to like this commentary, I hope. So here we go. First topic of discussion: StarCraft 2, the mental game that goes into it, and not getting disappointed and discouraged. As StarCraft 2 players, and basically any real-time strategy game players know, that when you lose a real-time strategy game, it's not fun. It's not like COD where you lose and you're like, oh, whatever, was that a bad game? Between the time and mental investment, it's very discouraging when you lose, but you can't let that get you down. You just have to focus on the things you did right and try to learn how to counter all the builds that people throw at you. And just mix it up, do different stuff. If you're losing, don't keep doing the same old crap over and over. That's just going to get you more losses. And when you're playing with a teammate, you just have to do your best to communicate with them. If you see a void ray, get spore crawlers up. Get stuff that can defend against void rays up, because seeing something and just kind of being like, I'm not going to defend against it, or hopefully the spire gets up and hopefully they don't attack in 2 minutes because my spire just started. You have to try to counter them any way you can. You have to communicate, and when you go on big losing streaks, it's a mental game. You can't let those losses get in your head and just be like, oh, I'm never going to get good at this game. Because if you practice enough, you will get good at the game. So that's my little spiel on that. I know you're not seeing StarCraft gameplay. That's because that would be incredibly boring to watch. Just real-time strategy games to watch. Probably not near as entertaining to me as COD. And also you have to consider the fact that I'm not very good. I just picked up StarCraft about a month ago. You know, watching one of my games would actually probably be pretty painful for anyone that plays. And the ones that are good, I find they're way too long to post. Like, I have a really cool 2v3 with Ishmael. Me and Ish versus, I think, Rampy, Riley, and Spencer. That's a really fun game. I have it recorded, but it's like 50 minutes. And I don't really think speeding up a StarCraft game a lot would be that very fun to watch. So, I don't think I'm going to post that unless y'all want to see that, but I'd have to download a screen recorder and stuff, so it's up to you guys in the comment box. So, as you can see in the Black Ops, we are playing Domination. I'm with Cliff the Pro, and these kids are triple capped. What do you know? Hopefully I'll be having a dual comm with Cliff the Pro coming up. Okay, so I have yet another topic to cover. Tablets. And what I mean by tablets, like iPads, Samsung, whatevers, just those little knockoff computers that are like glorified iTouches that don't have flash players on them. You can install flash players. Some of them you can, but basically they're like $500 shit laptops that don't have like computer programs. Basically, it's like you're paying for a bad computer, but you don't have the pros of a computer. Now, the reasons I'm about to list, there's going to be a bunch of hard asses that have tablets in the comments that are going to say things like, well, you can pay $20 for an app and do this. The fact of the matter is that it's not as easy. It doesn't work as well as a computer, and it doesn't have as many tools as a computer. I despise tablets. If I want to watch a live stream, I'm not going to be able to do so on a tablet without going through a clunky app. If I want to type my research paper on a tablet, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that. And if I am, how the hell am I going to print it? That was a good name to save C. How the hell am I going to type it with that little touch screen? That sounds like a nightmare. For anyone that uses their iPhone a lot, or at least this is how it works for me, I'm sure some people are like this, that I can't seem to type on the freaking thing. Like, autocorrect hurts me a lot by changing stuff that it shouldn't change, but in another sense, like, autocorrect just doesn't change things that it should. What makes me the most mad about autocorrect is the fact that I will have real words, and for no reason at all, it'll just change it. without using context clues or anything. It'll just inexplicably change what I typed. And that's pretty frustrating. So that's my thoughts on tablets. If you're looking to buy, say you're on a $500 budget, and you have a choice between like an iPad and like a shitty computer, first of all, you should save your money for another month or however long it takes you to double your funds, because tablets suck dick and they're basically useless. But you shouldn't buy a terrible computer like a compact that's going to break on you in a year. A computer's, this sounds kind of cliche, but like, it's a pretty big investment, and you're going to have to be dealing with it for a while. So you don't want to just go impulsively buy a shitty one. You want to get your funds together and buy one that's well worth it. So 6 months down the road, you don't have the headache of a motherboard that's gone out or whatever it might be. So those are my thoughts on tablets. They're completely useless, and as XCal would say, they're a piece of shit and I don't like it. Now, as for any random thoughts about this commentary, Buff Zerg, anyone who thought I was an idiot because I said Black Ops in retrospect would be a much better game than Modern Warfare 3, how's lag compensation treating you? Yeah, not that great, is it? Anyone who trusts Infinity Ward still, I honestly do feel sorry for you. I really do, because they've shown through Modern Warfare 2 and through anything else they've done that they just can't support their game post-launch. It really sucks, because their framework of their game is good, but this post-launch support just isn't there. And just blatantly terrible ideas like infinitely resupplyable noob tubes. Who the hell thought of that? You know, who thought of let's make everyone lag intentionally to try to put everyone on an even playing field? That's just stupid. Why would you give people false latency? The host is going to be a little bit better. That's all there is to it. If you don't want people to have host advantage, put in dedicated servers, Activision. It's not hard. The answer isn't to intentionally mess up people's connection. The answer is to make sure everybody has the best connection they can playing off a neutral host. It just seems silly to me. That was the end of the commentary. My name's Wiley. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that at the beginning. Those were just some random thoughts. I just got destroyed in StarCraft, even though yesterday I did play well. It's just, you gotta keep your head up, you gotta persevere, and you can't give up on the game. And you can't give up on life. You just gotta keep going. See you later, guys.